Mission number 17 is Caverns, and this is a very consistent one. This is the poster child of exploitable terrain, and we're going to be taking full advantage of it. A bit of caution and some careful strategy will take us very far in this mission. To begin, we have to get out of the elevator. Just going to step into cover, carefully inch out, pick up a few of these first enemies. There's two. Anyone else? Okay, let's take this corner before any more show up. That door opening or closing? Opening. Okay, we got at least one more coming. Notice we're using this pillar for cover. This mission is full of things like this. Once again, enemies cannot see or shoot across terrain that they can't walk through, and this little area is not pathable, so it's like a solid wall to them. We can shoot over it, they can't shoot back until they get over to here. Same with the doorways. Now, unlike the doorways in Depot and Aztec, the enemies can see and shoot through these doors as they're opening and closing, so we don't want to just stand in front of them. However, hexagonal shape works in our favor because the sides are not pathable. So as far as the enemies are concerned, these are like narrow little hallways, little rectangular hallways. So we can shoot over the sides here, and they can't shoot back until they get up to here or so, depending on our angle. So we can use this for cover as we're clearing through the doors, and we're going to do that very often. Okay, once more, we'll sneak over here and use this wall for some cover. We got some angled walls that can protect us a bit. Clear these guys out. That's all for now. Good. And then we get railings. There are tons of railings in this mission, and railings are some of the best cover you can get. Very easy to see across them, but the enemies can't shoot across gaps or railings or whatever else because it's not pathable. So we're going to be using that very, very often in this mission. It's heavily exploitable, and it does us a lot of work. Okay, one more down here. Take him out, him, and I'm going to quickly circle back to verify with no one else. We should be all clear in this room. I'd like to double check. Alright, now we need to scare away the scientists. We're only allowed to kill 2 scientists in this mission, and it's likely that we will have to kill 2 later. There's a decent chance of it, so we really don't want any of these first 3 to die. So you're going to want run up to them, get them to raise their hands. After they raise their hands, they will leave. If they don't raise their hands, then they just continue to wander around here for a while. So hopefully, we can get them to raise their hands quickly. If not, then they'll just kind of derp around here, and that's bad. Okay, there we go. Now we'll let them run away. Because if they're just kind of derping around, then when you blow these things up, they have a bad habit of running into the explosion and getting themselves killed. And you really, really don't want that. It's entirely too easy to fail the mission because the scientists are dumb. So scare them away, and once they're clear, now we can blow these up safely. And yeah, and watch for that enemy. When you blow up these 2, it's likely that you'll get the enemy coming through that door. And now we can proceed. Okay. Up the big spiral cavern. Just like with the railing, enemies can't shoot across gaps, they can't see across gaps, so we have good cover here. Very easy to clear out this cavern. Okay, did that aggro anyone? I don't hear the door opening, so we should be fine. There are several enemies through here, one on either side of the door and one in the distance. We're going to drop a timed mine right about there and then back off. That'll probably kill 1, maybe 2. We got 1. We may have aggroed some. Let's wait here and see. Yeah, we aggroed at least 1. We aggroed both. Okay. Right, if you don't get both of them coming through, specifically the guy with the double ZMG, then you're going to want to let that door close and toss another time mine there. That should take him out. He stands right there, and he doesn't always aggro when you throw the first mine. He can tank the first mine. He's a lot of body armor. So you might need a second one to clear him out safely. Once those 3 are down, we should be clear to run in through here. Go double ZMG. Come over to this wall and take out a few more enemies. 1, 2, 3. Good. And then we're going to take this door. Good. And we're going to use this corner here, because again, they can't shoot until they get around the corner. This corner over here. We're going to take advantage of that. Get over here, and we can pick off all the enemies ahead. Okay, all clear. Move up, do it again. Once more, this is the room with tons of railings. You can basically pick off every single enemy for free. It is fantastic. And we're going to take full advantage of it. Just pick them off one by one. Take out these 2. Watch for an enemy coming from around the corner over there. Sometimes he aggroes now, sometimes he doesn't. There he is. Okay. We'll take out you and you. Okay, this guy hasn't aggroed yet. Sometimes this guy won't be here. Sometimes he'll hear the shots and come running after you. If that happens, then you want to move up to this corner and wait for him. Expect to see him coming around that corner over there. But we already killed him, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. But if you hadn't killed him back there on that pathway, you want to wait here until you get him at this corner. Otherwise, you could get blindsided when you approach this corner. Right, just a few more enemies here. Down they go. Okay. With those guys clear, we're going to circle around and clear out the low ground. There are a few more enemies down there where we can't really get to them from up here. And they are pretty rough to approach from the other side. From this side, they're pretty easy. So we're going to circle around the long way. Play this safe. Take him out from here. Okay, he didn't aggro, that's fine. Because, if you forgot, while enemies can't shoot across railings, they can shoot through the floor and ceiling. So if we approach from this side, they can shoot at us through this ceiling. It's not fun. So we circle around the long way. And now we're going to clear out this big room. We got the glass. Aggro some enemies. There are 3 of them that we want to pull in here and take out. There's 2. Good. And there's the 3rd. Okay. Gonna tag him and lure him out here. And then we can go in to take out this room. This next room can be pretty scary. Not because it's hard to kill the enemies, but because there are 2 scientists in there that, well, since we saved all the rest of the scientists, we can actually afford if these next 2 die. But more importantly, there's a critical mission item that we must not destroy in there until we've interacted with it, the radio. It's very easy to accidentally get the radio blown up, and then you fail the mission. And that's the end of the run. So we don't want that. So to take this out carefully, we're going to get out our AR-33, approach this corner. I'm going to carefully snipe this enemy. One single headshot here, take out this guy. And we're going to run back. That should lure out another one and take him out at the door. So that's 2 of the 4 enemies that sit in that corner down. The others shouldn't aggro from this. Now we switch back to our AR-33 and do it again for 1 more enemy over there. Pick him off, single headshot. You want to make sure you're crouched when you do this. There are a bunch of explosive barrels back there that we really don't want to shoot. So if you get the angle wrong, in addition to being harder to get the angle right when you're setting up, you really don't want to accidentally shoot through an enemy and hit a barrel. So crouched helps there. And now we're going to step out. There'll be an enemy in the distance. We'll take him out quickly. There we go. And now we're going to switch to a non-power weapon, because again, we really don't want to blow anything up over here yet. There's one more enemy in the corner over here. We're going to step out and try and kill him before he does anything nasty. Using the ZMG because it does not puncture through. And down he goes. With those guys down, we can clear that objective, and now it's okay if this all blows up. Again, it's okay if these two scientists die as well. So we can go ahead and shoot that. And we are all clear. Onto the room with more objectives. Next one. The next room can be very difficult to clear. We don't have a good angle to approach it from. However, we don't actually need to clear the whole room. We just need to get to the mission objective. Also, ammo dump here can be nice. We probably don't really need this ammo, but there's just so much of it. So if you want ammo for any reason, here you go. It's pretty easy. And now we should never run out. Step up here, blow up these things. Watch out for enemies. As soon as we blow these up, enemies in here will be able to see us and they might shoot back. We're going to lure them into this little room. Take them out. That's one down. There should be two more, including a guy with a blue hat. We need to lure in here. He has a key card that we need, and we do not want to step foot in that room. There we go. That'll do. Okay, there's one more. He may not be aggroed yet. Just be wary of the debris here obstructing your vision. They can shoot through the debris. It doesn't block them, but it might block your vision. Alright, that's the third one down. Gonna wait here and see if that aggroed anyone else. I think we're all clear. Okay, so now we're going to pick up some of the mission objectives inside this little alley. We do not want to step into that room. There's a bunch of enemies up top and they can shoot through the ramp. Not great. We're in a bad spot here. But we just need to get this, and now we're done. We can leave. There's one more thing we need to destroy, and we can pick it off from the other direction. So we don't need to deal with the minigun in there. We don't need to deal with the rest of the enemies in there. All we need to do is circle around over here, use that key card we picked up. Or actually, no, the key card is for the end of the mission. Sorry, my mistake. Shoot the final thing, retreat, because that might aggro a guy. Yep. Okay, we did get one. Cool. That's fine. Take him out. Now we're all clear. So now we just need to get to the end of the mission. Almost done. We're going to use that keycard we picked up. Get into the final area. If in doubt, you can check your objectives, make sure you got everything. Good. There will be two enemies through this door. We're going to duck and pick them off as the door opens. They can't shoot back until this door fully opens. This is a vertically opening door, so it works a little differently. Same here. Two more enemies through this door, easy to pick off. And now at this point we want to be careful. Rebellion is sitting on the other side of these next two doors. Once he sees us, this door will automatically open and we'll get a bunch of enemies spawning from behind. And that's not fun. So we're not going to let Trevelyan see us yet. After he does, we need to move quickly. Until then, we have all the time in the world. We're going to open this door and quickly retreat back. And now we're going to inch out carefully, pick up the autoguns. Don't let Trevelyan see you. There we go. Okay, with that done, I'm going to switch to the RCP. Let the door finish closing so I can reopen it. We'll let it finish opening, and now we're just going to dart through. If you really want to play it safe, you can wait until this door is about to close so it closes behind you, because we don't really want to waste time turning around and close it ourselves. Now we just take the RCP, sprint through, mow down any enemies in our path. Easy. GG. And we'll be out long before any enemies catch up. Next mission.